baby. We are fucking back. We're back. Yeah. Classic. We are back. We are back.
Oh, we are so back. Cue the intro.
Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's a geek.
Alright, so y'all know what the title says, but I have to talk about something. You guys, we hit another milestone. 300 subscribers, man. Thank you for all the support. I got 300 subscribers based off of my last video, which I knew it was gonna do good. Usually my videos like that, where I kind of just talk about current events and stuff like that, they do really well. If you haven't checked it out, check out my video about me talking about how it's kind of weird that there are a lot of black people, a lot of us, talking about that Aaron Pierre is too light-skinned to play Jon Stewart. It's at over 600 views right now. It's doing pretty good for me and a lot of y'all. I gotta put this out there. I'm sorry, I keep trying to fix my camera. I don't know if it's right. Gotta put this out there. Yes, 600 views isn't a lot, but look how many subscribers I have. I have 300. So if you look at the subscriber to view ratio, it's pretty good. Jaden from the future here. I already recorded this video, but if you see a trash bag, it's not trash, it's clothes. I haven't got rid of it. I haven't taken it to Goodwill. If you saw my my apartment video, I already explained this, but I'm lazy. I will take care of it. It won't be in there in the next video, alright? And obviously, I've had videos where I have 2,000 views, whatever. You can go through my channel. But yeah, anyway, I just want to thank y'all for that, and I appreciate y'all. So, let's get to the main topic. MASHLE? How do you, first of all, someone help me pronounce, how do you say this anime name? Is it MASHLE or MASHLE? MASHLE. I'm just gonna call it MASH, alright? This is what One Punch Man should have been. Now I'm gonna give y'all this caveat, alright? Depending on what I'm finna say next, you might click off this video. I only watched season 1 of One Punch Man, alright? So, don't beat me up, but based off what I saw, this is gonna be comparing it based off what I saw in that first season, okay? And you're probably thinking, wow, One Punch Man of all similarities or all animes, they have very, very similar things. One Punch Man, if I remember correctly, he's in a world where a lot of people have superpowers. He doesn't, and he trained to get, strong. MASH, he's in a world where people have magic. He doesn't. He's trained to get strong. They both are supposed to be comedic anime shows. Yeah, really about it, to be honest with you. The reason why I say it does it better is because it does. The fights are better for 1. Comedic elements to me are better for 2. The character designs are also better for 3, for me. This is also an opinion-based video, so if you don't agree with me, that's fine. It's your opinion, this is my opinion. So it's just a better overall show. And from what I saw, keep in mind, I only watched the first season, but the story is better as well. Even though neither one of those stories are really, they're not One Piece level storytelling or anything. And yes, I said One Piece. Yeah, let's start with what, most of y'all, if you're clicking on this video, you already know the anime I'm talking about. But if you haven't clicked on this video, I'm gonna try to give enough, but not too much. But basically, this dude named MASH, he's always been a freak of nature. He's always been strong, they show a flashback, but he's a dude, he doesn't have magic, and in this world, people who don't have magic are usually killed. So his dad, who you'll later find out about in the show, or whoever, they put him up for adoption, and another dude who was weaker in magic kind of raises him, and he raises him to train because, hey, you don't have magic, so you need to have some type of way to defend yourself. And they live off the grid, kind of, because you want to hide the kid who usually will be dead because he doesn't have magic. So boom, MASH has this insane infatuation with cream puffs. He has this insane infatuation with cream puffs. So one day, he decides to go to the supermarket. His dad told him, or his stepdad, adopted dad, told him not to. He gets caught, and he fights some people, and it's like, hey, you don't have magic? And yeah, so the whole thing is he's trying to become a divine visionary, if I remember correct. I finished the show like last week, so some of this stuff might already be a little foggy. Trying to become a divine visionary so he can kind of be accepted and say, hey, it's okay for people who don't have any magic abilities to be human or to exist in the world. This show, it's so funny. Let me talk about the funny aspects. One reason why I have it over One Punch Man is because this show knows when it needs to be serious and it knows when it needs to be funny. I feel like most of the time, One Punch Man was just trying to be funny. And it's a gag anime. But in some ways, MASH is a gag anime too. But it's not all the way like completely 100% making jokes at all points of the time. You'll get serious aspects, and then you'll get, you know, like, hey, we're gonna be funny here. If I had to give it like a percentage, right, I would say it's probably 60-45. 60% being comedy, or 60-40, excuse me. 60% being comedy and 40% being like, okay, we're gonna really, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna really fight. So I like that because it's a fighting anime. I think it's a shonen if I remember correctly. It's still an anime, a fighting anime. So I wanted to have some fighting aspects, and I want the fights to be taken serious. Now when you get to the characters that MASH is with, MASH is also a great character. He's very funny without trying it, and he's one of those anime. Every anime has that one nonchalant dude. If you watch anime, if you watch a lot, you can almost guarantee it's gonna be these two type of people. And obviously, there's other types of characters mainly. It's gonna be that one nonchalant dude who's always fire at what he does, no matter what anime it is. It can be like Food Wars. There's always that one nonchalant dude that's just super cool. Or Kurogo. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got that one dude who talks a lot and he does this. And if you watch anime, you know what that means. That is the mandatory glasses dude. All right, that's the mandatory glasses dude that does this. So MASH has both of those characters, obviously, but MASH is the nonchalant dude, man. And at some points, he's nonchalant, but it's funny how they make it, because he's like, oh, you have someone that's supposed to be this super strong thing, person or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna beat you up now, and he'll say it with a straight face, and it's so funny. And I want to say, honestly, y'all know how I feel about dub watchers. If you're a dub watcher, you ain't watching real anime. You gotta watch it in sub. You get more of the funny aspects in subbed. I watched both. I watched both because, you know, it'll be sometimes when I'm doing something and I have to watch dub. But I noticed the dub voice actors don't really show as much emotion as the Japanese ones would. But yeah, it's fun. So he's going through the ranks, he's in school, and, you know, he's doing a lot of stuff. It's so funny. Like, there's this one moment, right? And I'm only gonna give this one detail to show you, like, how some of the funny aspects are. There's this one moment. Dude gets him. By this time, MASH already proved kind of, it's going around town, he's a strong dude, you know, he's the first year and he's strong. But this one dude is like, hey, we had this sport where basically we're on broomsticks, and we're flying around, and it's kind of like tennis but on a broomstick, right? But you have to have magic to fly on the broomstick. MASH doesn't have magic, obviously. So in the beginning, he's literally just sitting on the ground doing nothing, and you can hear the audience like, hey, what is he doing? He's not doing anything, man. He's just playing around. And the team that he's on, right? They get into a hole. So they're losing bad because MASH is one-sided, right? So there's a point where like MASH is like, okay, I gotta try something. So it pans to something else. I think it pans to the audience, and they're like, oh, he's flying. If I remember correctly, that's how it went. It pans to the audience. It pans back to MASH, and he's in the air. So I'm already thinking, hold on, Buddy can't fly. How was he in the air if he can't fly, right? Buddy is flapping his feet so fast that he's floating in the air on the brooms. I'm like, this is like, it's a simple thing, but how it was executed was so hilarious. And it's things like that. It's things like that a lot in this show where I'm like, okay, this dude is obviously insanely overpowered, but they make sure you know it. Buddy, off the strength of his legs, is able to stay afloat in the air. Hilarious, man. So I ended off, I think Crunchyroll only have 1 and 2, season 1 and 2, and I think season 3 is coming next year, I want to say. I'm not too sure. But season 3, it basically ends off with, well, I'm actually not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil that. But let's just say, if you watch season 1 and 2, you're looking forward to season 3. All right, let's just say that. So yeah, that's the show is funny. You gotta watch it if you watch anime. And for me, I'm one of those where I've been looking for new shows to watch. I'm trying to finish Evangelion. If I pronounced it wrong, y'all don't kill me. Neon Genesis, y'all know what I'm talking about. Evangelion, Jillion. Don't kill me. But that's another show that I gotta get back into watching too, cause some people, my homeboy Mac, he said it was super fire, so I gotta watch that. I gotta keep it tuned to that. And that's probably the next show. Whenever I finish that, that's the next one I'll come in talk to you all about. But if you're an anime watcher and you're just looking for something like a good 12, 24 episode show right now, that's an easy, enjoyable watch. Easy, enjoyable watch. Now, I'm not gonna say don't expect no crazy storytelling, no crazy, but it's bare basics and the comedic aspects are hilarious. So that's all I got for y'all, man. If you haven't watched the show, really watch the show. I'll appreciate if you like my content, share my content. I'm doing my outro wrong. That's all I got for y'all. If you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, still like the video. I'm on the road to 350 subscribers. I appreciate if you like my content, share my content. Without further ado, I'm out. Peace.
Shot in love the geek. Shot in love the geek.